I think one of the main goals um, of the narcissist entity, and it's something that just kind of clicked. And I know other survivors have talked about this, but they're really they're really threatened by your real self. Like they don't want you to be your real self. They'll make fun of all your likes. They'll cut you down, whatever you're trying to do, in life, your goals. Anything you like, even if it's not even threatening to anybody or anything, they'll still make fun of you. They'll make fun of everything you like, and that's a big thing is that I experienced is just being made fun of everything I liked. Uh, if I liked anime, they make fun of that. If I liked uh, just being in solitude alone, they'll make fun of that. Um, if I liked going to Taco Bell, they'd make fun of that. Like if I went to a fast food place too much, they make fun of that. If I wore uh, the same clothes like 2 days in a row, because of being poor, they'd make fun of that. You know what I mean? They make fun of everything about you, physical appearance, everything. They cut you down constantly. It's a constant thing. If you like video games, they'll cut you down for playing video games. If you're not doing what they're doing, they're cutting you down. Everything you're doing is evil, even though you're not like threatening anybody. It's evil, and there are things that they're even probably guilty in secret, like some of the things that they're making fun of you of. They're guilty of themselves, and most likely they are guilty of it in secret. Um, so remember that too. But that's just like a constant theme. Like if I liked mixed martial arts, if I liked fighting, they'd make fun of that. They hated everything I liked, everything. They made fun of everything I liked, everything, because I wasn't like them, and I wasn't part of their cult program. I wasn't going along with their cult program, so they saw that as a threat, and so um, they wanted me to be anybody but me. Just me was a threat. Just me being myself was a threat. And I could never figure out why, until like recent years, watching like Narc Survivor. Why is my why is me being myself so threatening? Just doing one thing, like one thing that I like to do. Why is that so threatening? I don't get it. Why is being myself such a threat? You know what I mean? But as I've learned more, from Narc Survivor and other channels, I start learning about their disorder, and how it is. And like, it is a threat to be yourself. It is a threat to feel love for real. It is a threat to feel empathy. It totally is a threat, like, but I used to hate myself for liking these things. They taught me to hate my likes. They taught me that my likes were not okay, that my likes were evil. They really convinced me. I'm like, oh, just playing a video game is so evil. Just like it's a waste of time, and but in the background they're doing cult rituals. Behind my back. You know what I mean? Like that kind of a thing. So in reality, what they're doing is way worse, in my opinion, than what I was doing. Like I was just trying to survive a bad environment, but yeah, I could never figure out why like happiness was such a threatening thing, like being joyful was such a threatening thing. But now I understand they're just empty voids. They're empty, dark voids, hateful. My father was angry every day, most angry person I've ever met. I couldn't figure out why he was angry and hateful every single day. And I'm not joking. And anytime he showed like laughter, it was fake. It was fake. Anytime he showed enjoyment, it was fake. Um, it was performance. You know what I mean? But yeah, you could just feel that anger within him. It's almost like religion was teaching him to hate himself or something. Like he would always get mad after church, and like I thought it was the religion causing him so much anger and hate. And maybe it was part of it, because the religion was against gay people, and he's a closet gay individual. And a lot of male narcissists are closet gays, that I've come across outside of my father. So it's a common thing to be closet gay when you're a narcissist. Um, and Narc Poacher noticed the same thing, um, that closet gay uh, similarity among them, among the males. But anyways, yeah, they will hate all your likes and just see it as a waste of time. All your likes, your dislikes, everything. I just remember like just feeling so blocked. Everything I did was blocked. Like can't do this, can't do that, can't do this, can't do that, can't do this, can't do that. Total control. Anything but myself. Anything but myself was okay. My real self was just too threatening. It could take the whole thing down, and I think it can. uh, so yeah, just if you're feeling real happiness, you're doing well. You know, if you're feeling real joy and happiness in your life, you're doing well. You've overcome their BS. They're cutting you down all 2 seconds for anything you like or dislike. You know what I mean? Like it it was constant making fun of, constant. Um, so yeah, that's all I wanted to say is just they won't like anything on purpose that you're about. Anything you like. You like to draw, they'll make fun of you for drawing. You like to write, they'll make fun of you for writing. You like to read, they'll make fun of you for reading. They'll cut you down for those things, just anything. And that's one thing I've learned about one of their tactics is they'll make fun of you for anything you like, anything. They'll cut you down or have a backhanded compliment, like an underhanded jab. Um, so that's just one big big tactic I've learned is just the constant making fun of you, for anything. Uh, and it's hard to deal with. It's very hard to deal with when you're up against that kind of constant being made fun of. But it's just one of their tactics, to cut you down. Like even if I was doing nothing, they didn't even like it. Like if I was just looking at the ceiling, they didn't even like it. It was just ridiculous. Just for existing, they was a problem. If I was just chilling in my room bothering nobody, it was a problem. But anyways, I was just hiding from them because they were fucking crazy. Uh, their their behaviors were fucking nuts. um, in reality, but I had nothing to compare it to. Like a lot of people in the world are like them. You know, that's a big thing. I didn't. There weren't a lot of people like me. Like very few, like two or three that I come across. Um, for the majority of my life, it's like just a handful of people are like me that can actually feel empathy. you know. But anyways, that's just a big thing that came to my mind is just how they purposely dislike and make fun of anything you do, anything, anything. They'll cut you down for it. You could be feeding the poor, and they'll make fun of you for feeding the poor. You know what I mean? It's just anything. Volunteering to help wounded animals, they'll make fun of you for that. You know. So that's all I wanted to say. All right. It's just a big thing that I've noticed thinking about it, over the years, just the constant cut downs of anything I liked, anything. So it was almost like I was purposely like trying to be myself when I was away from them, like my real self, purposely. Because they didn't even like any of the music I listened to. They hated that too. So I hated everything they liked. So it was mutual. So I didn't see why what they were doing was so superior, and so much better than what I liked. But anyways, this is all I wanted to vent because it was just some just constant shit that just it's the same old shit, with these entities, cutting you down for anything you like. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.